All right. Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday, and welcome to AskSpot Office Hours Live Help Sessions. This is where you can ask your quick question regarding AskSpot and get live help. And on these live calls, we also do builds to show you how different AskSpot tools can work in real use cases. So, for today, I will be building what I call a party package planner for a children's party venue called Magic Moments. So this one's going to be, oh, let me just exit out of this. Okay, so this one's going to be, the goal for this is just super simple. We will let the parents choose a theme, the number of guests, the food, and also the games. And then they will get an instant customized party package, all without needing to call or maybe email anyone. So if you've got clients who run event venues, maybe party planning services, or even any kind of package-based business, this is just a perfect example of how easy it is to create value with AskSpot. So we will just be using Canvas. We will be adding a system prompt, and then we will also be adding some light automation. So we'll go from a blank canvas to a working tool in maybe under 30 minutes. So let's make it under 30 minutes. So let's go ahead and go to AskSpot. So let me just pull up my AskSpot screen here. And um, under Canvas is where we will be building it. Okay, now let's create a new canvas. And then let's just name this my, build my party plan canvas. And let's click create. Okay, so it's being created, it's being created. Okay, great. Now let's click inside our canvas and let's upload a source first. So for the source that we will be using, I asked Claude AI to generate a comprehensive knowledge base for us based on what are we trying to build here. So I basically just asked it to create a comprehensive knowledge base that has party packages and a few party plans inside it. So I think it was able to generate what I was looking for. So I highly recommend using Claude AI when it comes to creating comprehensive knowledge bases. So as you can see, it's in PDF format. And let me just open it up. Oh, okay, it's still processing. So there you go. That's been processed. Now let's open up how it looks like. So Magic Moments Party Venue Knowledge Base. And then we have a few packages in here that was recommended by Claude, and then a few food packages, games and activity add-ons. I think we also have some party themes right here. So this is where the AI will base its answers from. And also it provided us with a pricing structure. So the AI will automatically provide a pricing structure for us and set up and clean up budget guidelines, so a few allergy and dietary information. So and also I also made sure that it includes frequently asked questions in here along with contact and booking information. However, when it comes to booking, I advise the AI to use the form that we will be adding to this canvas later on. So I'll show you that. Now let's go to settings. And let's just customize this a little bit, the way this canvas look and the way it feels. So let's just do crop. Okay, build my party logo. Let's just add that real quick and upload. Okay, now let's just change the title. So build your custom package and then change the button text. Get my custom party plan. I'll just use this URL right here. Just to fill that out. And then let's also add a few custom links. So let's just add custom browse themes and then the link for that. And then FAQs and also the, oh, it disappeared on me. Let's see. Refresh. Okay, I need to get that to the devs. So let's just add those one by one for now. So browse themes, and then let's add the link. I'll make sure that's saved. Add another one. Let's do FAQs for this. And then make sure that's added. Okay, great. Now another one is view gallery. It kept disappearing on me, so I'll need to report that. So I'm glad that we're doing this right now, so we catch these issues early on. So let's try contact us and save changes. All right, great. Now let's go ahead and go to our chat section and start changing a few things in here. Get create your own party plan within seconds, within minutes, something like that. And then let's add initial message over here. Okay, we have, I think it's been a little buggy today, so let's type that again. Create your own party plan within seconds. Okay, now, so this will be our chat section. We will be adding a few channels earlier on. And as for branding, I think we're good. We can just toggle that off. And now let's go to customization. And this is how your actual canvas looks like right now. So you can just do a little bit of preview in here. Now let's select our theme. 1 second. I already have a selected theme. Oh, it's this one. There you go. Save changes. All right, that looks great. Now let's go to AI config. Okay, so this is where we will be adding the specific instructions to the AI on how it will handle, the party planning questions in here. So let me just delete this and then enlarge this section right here. And as you can see, this is the exact prompt that we'll be using. So basically, we just defined what it is, what its job is. So you need to ask question one at a time, convert in a conversational way, then recommend the perfect package. Ask these questions in order, one per response. Only ask the questions, do not add explanations or meta commentary. So you can just save this exact prompt right here, you guys. Whenever you're asking an AI, or whenever you need to have prompt where the AI shouldn't like just blurt out all of the questions at once, you can just use this question sequence right here because the AI tends to like throw out all of the questions to the user that's kind of like overwhelming instead of going through them one by one, right? So you can just simply put that. And then we also define the few questions that we have that we will be asking the user. And then after all 6 questions are answered, provide one package recommendation in this format. So we also provided it with the exact format that we want in here. And then estimated total. So this is just a sample computation. We advise them to click the build my party form to get in touch with the team and finalize the booking. So we will be building that form also. And as you can see, we also added a few critical rules right here. Okay, so now that we have our system prompt, let's just make sure to update our AI model. All right. Great. Now let's see here. We'll go to channels, add a new channel. So this one's a start button, start planning button. We will leave it blank so that the AI can just, form a response about it. And then the next channel that we will be adding is that form channel. So before we create that, let's do a test first on the prompt that we just added. Okay. Create your own party plan within seconds, start planning. I'm so excited to help plan an amazing party. Okay, great so far. So I think it's following our system prompt so far. So let's just put here, And then we'll just answer few questions. Let's see if it will able to generate the desired output that we want. So maybe let's just say, okay, let's just answer that question. Okay, so I think this is the last one. So let's just say magic shows, bouncy castles. Okay, there you go. All right. Oh, so awesome. So now as you can see here, it says the package that it recommends. This is based on the source document that we added earlier. And then the inclusion, the food, the entertainment, and then an estimated total. And then it also encourages the user to click on the Build My Party button and complete the form to connect with the team. So we will now build that exact form that we will be using for this. So let's go ahead and go to lead forms, create a new form. I think let's use opt-in form. So party plan form, create that. All right. Now let's just hide the cover image. It's not very relevant right now. And let's add our headline. So build your perfect party package. And then let's just add a sub headline right here. Select your theme, your guest count, food, and fun. Get an instant custom plan that fits your budget. Okay. So now we will be collecting a few things from the user. First is their let's just say name, and then name, email. So email is good. Let's also ask for the team, and then let's just say enter your party theme here. And then add another field, and this one will be guest count. And then let's just add a placeholder, enter number of children with a maximum of 40. So let's make sure that's a required field. Then let's just go ahead and add food package in here and also enter our placeholder. And then let's not put that as a required. And then let's add another one. This one will be games and activities. Also add our placeholder. Make sure, oh, let's remove that. And then we will also be asking for their budget over here. So enter your total party budget for our placeholder. Save. And then last input that we'll be asking is the notes. So if they have any special requests or important details, this is where they can put that. So let's just make sure that we have an area also where they can put their special request. So this is how the form will look like when connected to our canvas. So let me just get the color in here and make sure that we have that also on the prompt. Mm, okay, there you go. Now let's change the button text. Okay, let's just change this a little bit. There you go. And save changes. Great. Awesome. Now let's connect that to our form. Let's make sure that we have that complete this form button. One second. We go to Canvas. And then channels. Awesome. Now, this is a section where we will be adding that exact form. So just click on add form. And then as for the title, maybe let's just say build my party button. And then let's connect our form right there. So we'll not set it as a primary. So this is an optional form that they can click on. Let's make sure to get that added, save changes. Now let's see how it looks like. Okay, there you go. So click build my party below and get in touch with our team and finalize your booking. So if I click on this, so I can just simply fill this out to get in touch with their team. So now what we will do, and what I would like to show you guys here in the live call, is we will just create a light automation on what happens after the user completes the form. So basically, we're going to be sending this to make.com. So that's the automation platform that I am using, but you can use any of the automation platforms out there. You can use Zapier, you can use Pavli, you can use Go High Level, as long as they have a module where they can receive data from a webhook, you can use that platform for sure. So what we will create here is that we will capture the data, we will log the form submission to a Google Sheet automatically. So each time this form is completed, it will automatically be added into a Google Sheet. And then the next step is that we will make sure that we will send an email to the business staff or the venue staff instantly regarding this new party package request, so they can just simply get back to it. So that's what we will do right now. Let me just go ahead and get this screen right here, and this will be our make.com home section right here. So let me just show you guys where I would go. First time, when you first log in, you will have to go over here to scenario. So you can just simply click on create scenario. And so that's loading. I believe last week I'm sorry, I think last Tuesday we also talked about setting up, an automation inside make.com. So do let me know, you guys, if you have questions or if you encounter any troubles with that. I'm not an expert. I haven't really been doing this long, but yeah, you can just let me know if you encounter anything while creating this light automation step for your tools in AskSpot. So let's just create a webhook in here. Oh, sorry, I went too fast. I needed to show you guys what kind of module I'm using for this. So as you can see, all you need to do is look for webhooks as your trigger, and then custom webhook. So it triggers when webhook receives data. And when you see instant, that means that as soon as it is completed on the other end, as long as this is completed on our end, it will automatically trigger this webhook step right here. So let's make sure to select that. Create a webhook. And then you can just name it. Let's just say this for party planner canvas so that we know what this is for. Okay, now it's going to give you this link right here, and that's what we will be using to connect it to AskSpot. So just make sure to copy address to Clipboard and then go to let's go to webhooks and then create integration. And then for the name, oops, let me just put here party planner canvas. And then this is where you will paste the webhook URL. Okay. So if you put that right there, you see it will provide you with this selection. And all you need to do is go to user info. That will be the form. If you want to send out chats to webhook, this is where you will click. If you want to send out IntelliForm data to a webhook, you can just simply select that as your event type. And then it will ask you to select the form. So let's select the form that we just created earlier. And it will pull up the sample data. So you'll see what kind of data is being sent to that external automation platform. So as you can see, we have the name, the email, the party team, guest count, food package, the game, the budget, and the notes. So we will use all of those data later on. Now let's just click send sample data. And as you can see, this will stop listening and it will say successfully determined. That means it already received that data from AskSpot. So that step has been successful. Now let's make sure to just click create in here. And I think we're good. Let's go back to our Canvas Canvas tool right here. Okay, great. Now over here, so if you click on this one right here, okay, this one just not set up yet. So we need to, let's just add a new module and connect a new one. So this one's going to be Google Sheets. And then, wait one second, it's the one. I forgot what kind of rows did I use? I think it's add a row. So let's use that. And then my drive and then go to spreadsheet ID. So if you first use make.com, it will ask you to make the Google connection first. So it will ask you to set up right here on this section, but that's super easy to set up. So don't worry about it. All you need to do is like complete the Google connection to make.com and then click on spreadsheet ID. So it will pull up all of the spreadsheets that's in your Google account. So we have this party request, planner, canvas, Google Sheet. So I already prepared this sheet with the fields that we will map out later. So as you can see, we have name, the email. So those were the sample data that you saw earlier, right? So I already made sure to map out everything on Google Sheets so that I can just simply set it up inside make.com. So let's just make sure to get that. And as you can see, it will pull up all of the headers that we already put in there. So this is where you can map out the values and where you will put them. So if you click here, oh, general functions. Okay, we just go back in here and click save. So I think that's a problem. I didn't save it. Now let's okay, so predetermined data structure. It's not getting the data from AskSpot, so let's just make sure to troubleshoot that. Send sample data. Okay, successfully determined. Save. Now let's try again if it will be able to pull up that data. That's weird. It's not pulling up anything. So let's just try that again. Send sample data. Operation failed because of what? Let's see. Okay, this is good practice, you guys. I think the issue lies inside Google Sheets. Let me just refresh this. It's blocking my view. And then go back to it. Edit. Okay, now let's do that. And try this again. Okay, I think that's good. Successfully determined. Okay, now let's select our spreadsheet and try that again. Sheet name. And then values. Okay, so there you go. I think it was able to get that sample data over here from AskSpot. So we can start mapping everything out. So first we'll put name under the header, name, email. So this is how you are collecting the data from AskSpot and putting it into the Google Sheet automatically. So budget and then notes. Okay, there you go. Now, if later on you decided to add a new, like add new fields in here or add new headers in here, you can just simply do a refresh and it will like fetch all of the things that you will add later on this sheet. So now let's make sure that's saved and click add another module. Now this time we'll be creating an email notification to the team, to the staff of the business. We will let them know that the new party package request was sent or the form was completed. So let's do that by using Gmail. So send a new email. Okay, now there's your Google connection right there. It will ask you to add recipient right here. So this is a required field. So this is where you will put the email address of the business. But for now, just for testing, I will put my own email address. And as for the subject line, let's just put new party package request from Canvas. Okay. And then as for the body content of the email. So this is where you will put the text. You can also use HTML tags if you want, like, of course, more flexibility to how your email looks like. So this is the body content of the email that I will use. I just said, "Hi team, a new party package request has just been submitted through the Build My Party form. Here are the details." So you've got your party theme right here, your guest count, food package. I think I would add the name and also the email in here. I think that's important to have. Let's just remove this emojis right there. It'll look much, much cleaner. And there you go. Please review the request and reach out to the parent if any clarification is needed. There you go. I think that's good. So now we will just map out the data also. So let's just delete this. And then let's make sure we have that right there. And then we have email. We have party theme. We have guest count. And then food package, games and activities, the budget, and also notes. Okay, awesome. So I think everything's good. I wouldn't add anything else. I think this will be super helpful to have, to be instantly notified every time someone completes the form with their complete details. So let's just make sure to get that saved. And now let's try to run the entire thing. So I will do is just send sample data right here. And as you can see, when there's a check right there and then there's a one icon on there, that means that the execution was successful, it was completed, and your automation is working. So I think this is good. Let me just check my email if I receive the notification. Okay, great. So yeah, I just received it. And if you go here to Google Sheets, you also see the sheet right here updated. So now what we will do is do a live test of this exact automation. So let's just make sure this is running. So that means it is waiting for the data. Now let me go to AskSpot to just do a little refresh. And then click the build my party. There you go, package. And here, let's just say Kimberly, uh, gmail.com. And then let's just say Savannah, 30. And then um, let's just say Vin. And what else? Face painting. And then party budget, none. And then submit. Okay, great. Now, as you can see, so that's been successfully run by our automation. So now if you go over here, you'll see that already completed inside the Google Sheets. So now if you just want this to continue listening and then immediately run as soon as the data arrives, all you need to do is click here. Now I am on the free version of make.com, so I can only click this twice on, I can only click this on two scenarios that I created inside make.com. So as you can see, it says run scenario and save. So now every time someone completes that form, this scenario will run and we will have everything recorded via Google Sheet, and also we will be able to notify the team. And that's it. So you just watch a fully working party planning AI tool to go from, a concept to now a live build. So I think we were able to do it in under 30 minutes. So like I said earlier, our goal is to build this under 30 minutes. So the same pattern applies to salons, to studios, to catering. So you just name it. I mean, if they offer packages, you can give them instant AI responses and also, maybe streamline their workflows every night. So that's the exact step on how to build this. Now, I'm opening the floor for any questions at all regarding what we built, or maybe you're working on something inside AskSpot. Do let me know on the chats if you have any questions, or you can also mute your mic. That's possible too. So let's see here. Let me just get the link for this also. Share. You want to enable copy share. Copy link. That's good. And put that right here on the chat. Duplicate link for build my party and nerd canvas. Put that right there on chat. Okay. All right. Anything else from the community? Any questions at all? Okay, I think everyone's good for today. I don't see any chats. So, if you have any questions at all, if you need anything at all, you know where to find me. That will be support at askspot.ai. And we also do this live builds every Tuesdays and Thursdays. So feel free to join anytime. Thank you all so much for your time and have a great Thursday. Bye bye.